my mom. Her name is Bessie. Bessie, what did you think about Granddaddy's house today?
We had fun.
What all did you eat?
Too much.
Well, like what, turkey or ham?
Ham, turkey, all the trimmings.
Okay, thank you, Bessie. This is my youngest brother, Daryl. His name is Daryl. And, Daryl, what did you eat today at Granddaddy's house?
I had some squirrel stew, and I had 2 cookies, and some Coke, and some popcorn, and 2 aspirin.
Okay, well, that's very nice. We'll be back with Daryl. Here's Ernest. This is my dad, and he's 68 years old. And here's my dad. Dad, how do you feel about pizza?
How do I feel about pizza?
Yes. Do you like it, and what kind do you like?
I like it, and I want some. And what else can I say about it? I just love pizza.
Okay, well, that sounds great. We'll be back with this interview, and we'll be back in a minute.
Well, we're back, and we're going to talk to Ricky real quick. And Ricky has come from Pace, Florida, and I'm going to let him say a few words about Pace and maybe how it relates to Pace pecani sauce and whatever he wants to say. Ricky, how do you feel about Pace?
Sucks.
Well, okay, and how do you feel about Florida?
Well, ocean has gone up 20 feet, and ocean has gone down 20 feet, so it remains the same down there in Florida.
Okay, well, since we're interviewing about pizza, Ricky, how do you feel about pizza, and what kind do you like?
I'm real flexible. I think all pizzas are great. I prefer the beef flavored version. However, I'll take cat meat, dog meat, whatever toppings they have, roaches, all cheese, bologna. Spam is even a good topping for pizza. This is a great idea.
Okay, well, we've learned a lot about pizza today, and we want to ask Donna real quick. I know that she works with a lot of criminals. Donna, sometimes how do you feel about your criminals, and just how do you feel? Well, I really hate it when I have to interview them and they just had a cheeseburger or a pizza, and they're burping while I'm interviewing them, and I have to smell it, especially when they go through the screen, and I hear all this food coming out of their mouth, and then they start footing on top of all that. It's rough. That's all I have to say. Well, that sounds really like a bad job sometimes, but I know it can have its good sides too. I want to ask Daddy real quick. Daddy, how do you feel about Prissy sometimes?
I hate Prissy because
Daddy, I need to hear your honest opinion of Prissy.
I just love Prissy.
Well, okay, I love Prissy because I run with her and I walk and we run around the block together, and she has a new green leash and she has a collar and she's just an MSU fan, and I love her. In the morning if you wake up and the sun does not appear, I'll be here. If in the dark we lose sight of love, hold my hand and have no fear. This song goes out to David. When he's in the dark, he should have no fear because I'll be there if he ever needs me. And I'm gonna go ask Daddy how he feels about Mississippi State Bulldogs.
I don't know what to say about them Bulldogs, Custom. Just a bunch of dogs, as far as I know.
Okay, Leah, how do you feel about the dogs? I like the dogs. I will always be a true fan of the dogs. The Go Bulldogs. What else do you have to say about the dogs?
Ruff.
We got them dogs in the house. Woo, woo. We got some dogs in the house. Woo, woo. And who let them dogs out? Woo, woo, woo. Who let them dogs out? Woo, woo, woo. Daryl, how do you feel about the dogs?
I think that they had a good year, and I guess they're going to the Peach Bowl, and I think they're good, but they're not great. Thank you.
Okay, we've had a lot to say about the dogs, and Prissy's a dog, and she runs around in our backyard, and she laughs, and she jumps and runs, and she chases balls and ropes, and she eats. This is Crystal, and this is my dad, Ernie. Say hey.
Hey.
And Dad, let's talk for a little while about Pokeville. You went to Pokeville High School, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Where did you go to elementary school?
We didn't have elementary school. It was all combined.
Well, where'd you go to junior high?
We didn't have no junior high. It's all just one big old school.
What was Pokeville's mascot's name?
Pokeville.
Y'all didn't have a mascot?
No.
Like the Bulldogs have a mascot? I mean, Mississippi State Bulldogs?
We didn't have nothing but cattle, hogs, whatever else, possums and coons, rabbits. We didn't ever name our football team.
Well, y'all could have been the Pokeville Raccoons.
That's the truth.
Daddy, how do you feel when you have to pick up Chrissy's poo-poo all day?
I don't feel nothing. Just smell poo-poo.
Well, I know that can get very old. Did you have a good time at Granddaddy's house today?
Excellent. Had a good time at Granddaddy's.
Okay, let's see. Daddy, how do you feel about David? Do you like David?
I love David.
Well, I think he likes you too. Daddy, do you know what y'all's anniversary is going to be? How many years this year?
I don't know what it is. Doesn't make any difference.
Well, okay, we'll be back after these few short words.
Hello, this is Crystal Gale Easterling, and I'm back again for our interview, and I'm going to sing a song. 1, 2, 3, hit it. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is a night of a dear Savior's birth. What?
My horse TV walk.
Yeah, baby, it works. Oh, you can play that. That was Dylan. He had a few words to say. Kevin, how do you feel about this pizza tonight?
It's fine pizza.
Did you have a lot of trouble with it?
Well, I didn't know about the drive-thru.
I know that was a lot of trouble. We're sorry that you went through that trouble. Tyler, how'd you feel at Granddaddy's today? Good?
Yeah, a little good.
That's good. Did you like the fireworks?
Well, kinda, sorta. Dylan said, well, I'm gonna push you down the toilet.
Yeah, he sure did. Okay, let's see. This is my dad, Ernie. Daddy, how'd you feel about the fireworks?
What fireworks? Get out here, I'm eating.
Did you think they were pretty?
Yeah, it was nice.
Well, Michael, how'd you feel about them? You just sat there, didn't you?
I was peacefully interpreting the shiny decorations that the fireworks displayed in the sky for all to see. And I feel that this day has really meant a lot to me, and that I will come to a new beginning, a new self. I've found my inner child. And today is the beginning of a new life for me.
Get on with it.
I've turned over a new leaf. I thought they were great.
Well, you should have spit it out.
Well, oh, holy night, stars brightly shining.
That was the call of the giant monkey of Slazapoo. Okay.
Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. never-ending story. The story's going to start with me, and we're going to go around the room, and everyone's going to add to the story, okay? Are you ready? Okay, no response. Go! Okay. Once upon a time, there was this girl and this dog, and the dog's name was Lulu, and they lived on a farm with lots of pigs and horses and cows and chickens and dogs and birds and cats and pigs and horses and raccoons. And the Lulu had 9 children, and each one she had at home. And the older kids took care of the younger kids, but they all, some of them slept in it. There were 5 boys and 4 girls, and the 5 boys slept in one room, and the 4 girls slept in one room. Okay, Tom. And then what happened is a real Pokemon came to their house, and it was such a scary Pokemon. It made all the animals scream.
And horse kicked over the lantern in the barn and it burned down.
And then it cried. It cried? Why was it crying? Why was it crying? Because they were so scared of the Pokemons that they all hid out in the pasture, and they run up a tree, and they run down the tree.
Man, it's almost 11 o'clock. It's time everybody go to bed, and it's been a good day.
People don't know how to tell a story. Let's start over again. I hope Leah can do better than how she did. Slow. Can you do it on slow?
We're going to try this again. There once upon a time was this big old building, and up on the 19th floor lived this girl. Her name was Lulu, and she had a real nice apartment. But one day she had this dog, and it jumped out the window, and she was real sad. And so she called her boyfriend. Her boyfriend said, "Well, let's go buy you a new one, baby." And so they went to the pet store, and they didn't have no more bulldogs, and so she got a Pikachu, and she was real happy. And then the Pikachu ran around their house and shocked things and kept the power going, and then it jumped into a crane and got crushed. And then it cried and got crushed again, and then it died. And then she got so sad that the Pikachu died, she decided to get a Bulbasaur, and then the Bulbasaur evolved all the way into Venusaur, and the Venusaur attacked the house, and it used Vine Whip, and it threw the house sky high. And then their dad had to go get a shotgun and shoot it. So, boo-hoo.
And on the 14th floor lived Shanae and Wakita. They didn't know nothing about no Pokemans, and their HUDs are shooting and they're shocking, and they call the police.
And I don't know nothing about them Pokemons.
It's too late for me, man. I'm at my bedtime, man. I don't know what you're doing.
Just say something.
Say something.
One day, Michael was outside in the backyard with all his admirers gathering around saying, "Oh, Michael, you're so cool." And he said, "Yeah, I know." And then a huge giant monster popped out of absolutely nowhere and said, "Raw, I have come to find that really cool guy, Michael." And Michael said, "Oh, well then I'll have to fight you then." And so Michael and the monster fought. The monster was so dumb that he was just defeated by Michael's superior intelligence and charisma. So Michael stood over him and laughed, and the monster cowered and said, "No, Michael, don't, not anymore. No, go away." And Michael said, "I banish you to the depths of heck." And so the monster was banished to the depths of heck. And so the monster was banished. And then Michael
And then this monster wanted to know where John was because he wanted to shave his head. And so he found John and he realized that John could throw fire out of his mouth too. So the dragon got his sword and John got his sword and they ran to opposite ends of the street. And as they were running towards each other, they missed. And so at that time they turned around and they gave each other a high five because they realized that they really could be friends. And then all of a sudden the monster and John both saw David. And they were like, "Oh my gosh, David, where have you been?" And then they saw this little Pikachu run across the street.
And the Pikachu is the one that really was inside the dragon because he just wanted to do that for fun. And the dragon was just a costume. And then that Pikachu, he shook hands with Johnny, the fireball spitter, and it shocked the fireballs out of his mouth. And next,
so then Michael came back and put everything back to order again and got everybody acting like they were supposed to, and he was a real hero. So they had a big banquet and the mayor called him in, but right in the middle of his speech he cut the cheese really loud and ruined the whole banquet.
So they all cut the cheese and they they thought it was so good and they all got sick and died.
everybody went boo-hoo-hoo, boo-hoo-hoo, boo-hoo-hoo. And then what next happened?
And everybody was at Crystal's wedding, and everybody was saying boo-hoo-hoo, and boo-hoo-hoo, and we were all sad. And Kevin was singing, and everybody was saying boo-hoo-hoo. And Crystal and David were saying their vows, and everybody was saying boo-hoo-hoo. And my mom was sitting out in the audience saying boo-hoo-hoo. And even Dr. Thomas was saying boo-hoo-hoo. And then we all dived to the reception, and here's John.
And then after we got to the reception, we all ate cake and danced to music and threw monkeys at the walls. And then we grabbed some livers and slapped ourselves in the cheeks with them. And then we all jumped on tables and turned into whales and crushed the building. And then I grabbed a rock and smashed it on a monkey's head. And then I ran out of the reception, and I got in the car and drove away and smashed into a building. And here's my mom. And we were still saying boo-hoo-hoo.
And then our faces all turned into waffles, and we were slightly disturbed by all this behavior. And John decided he wanted to grow up to be a sealing, So he went to college to find out how to be a ceiling. So he went through college for 5 years, right? That's right, John? 5 years? Yeah. Through 5 years of college, and finally he got his dream to be a ceiling. So he was a ceiling, and he was up in somebody's house being a ceiling, and he kept getting leaks and stuff, so they tore that house down, and John got fired. So
And they all went.
no, wait. So John decided that he didn't want to be a ceiling no more. So he decided he wanted to grow to. He wanted to grow up to be a turtle. So he went to turtle training, and every day he'd get out there and put on his turtle suit and swim around in circles out in the pool. Except that one day he realized that the pool was actually a toilet, and that he was actually a small children's toy dressed up in a turtle suit, and that there were huge giants controlling him. And I better stop now, so goodbye. And then
Pass it on.
And then everybody whose waffle turned into a face, everybody whose face turned into a waffle, slammed their head up against walls, and then drove away in cars, smashed them into walls, and then I done run out. I done run out. And John slapped his face in his John slapped his with a lever. We gotta go.
Once upon a time, there was a boy named Booty Itch. And one day he had his first day of school, and his teacher asked him, "What's your name?" He said, "Booty Itch." The teacher says, "We're not allowed to say Booty Itch in school. Now what's your name?" "Booty Itch." But the teacher says, "That's it. I'm taking you to the principal's office." The principal asks, "You must be new here. What's your name?" "Booty Itch." He says, "We're definitely not allowed to say that in the principal's office. So what's your name?" "Booty Itch." "That's it. I'm sending you home." And then his mother went to a cemetery, and then Booty Itch was with his mom, and then his mom said, "Oh, my poor Booty Itch," and the preacher in the funeral said, "We'll scratch it." Hi, Dustin. I'm going to sing a song for you. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Wah Wah. Oh, Teletubbies, say hello. Okay, but that Paul or Lala, Tinky Winky or Dipsy.
There's something Dylan in there.
Dylan? What? Now how it goes.
Sing it.
Thank you for the sunlight, thank you for the moonlit bar.
Sing your blessing.
I know what it is. I go around on it.
This song was little. she used to say something funny. She'd sing, "Yerps, yerps," and then she would sing the song, and she'd sing, "How well you dance, my Bella Bimba, Bella Bimba, Bella Bimba. How well you dance, my Bella Bimba." And I don't know the rest. That's right. Yerps. Okay, yerps.
I don't have anything to say. Wait, say what you got for Christmas. Not baby. No. I'm not gonna say anything. Merry Christmas. Hey, Boo Boo. Sorry, Santa Claus can. Justin, you have to talk, or else this is not gonna be funny. Talk right now. Grandma, you have to say what Santa Claus brought you. A guitar. Did he bring you a train? No. Prissy is outside and she's so cute. She runs and laughs and plays with me, and we chase the rope and the ball, and we run around the block, and she rides on Daddy's track and scream. What else do you have to say, Dustin? I love Prissy. This is my dad, Ernie, and Daddy, how'd you fix those hamburgers tonight?
I fixed them on the grill.
What all did you eat on your hamburger?
Oh, I had ketchup and mustard and onions and pickles and buns, drinks, French fries, onion. That's about all.
Well, it looks like you're popping popcorn. Is that what you're doing?
Yes, I'm popping popcorn.
Does it have butter on it?
Yes, it has butter on it.
Daddy, what all did you feed Prissy today? Some turnip roots or not?
She had turnip roots and spaghetti and had some mustard and turnips and baked potato. That's about all she had today.
Okay, well, we'll be back after these short words.
Okay.
Hey.
Tell me what you got for Christmas.
A train? I don't know. I know what I have.
You got to talk.
I love Prissy again.
Just Dylan. I'm gonna ask you a few questions, okay?
I didn't have two words. I love playing with Prissy. I love being around her, and she's so cute. And I love her when I sleep.
Alright, that was from Dustin. Hey Dylan, what are you playing right now?
Well,
Do you like playing it? Yes.
yes, no.
Well, Dylan, tell me two things that you got for Christmas.
Train.
And what else? And what else?
Legos.
Alright, well, that's all.
Ernie, I was gonna ask you, you have crumbs all over your shirt. Why is it so easy for you to get crumbs on your shirt while you eat?
That's just all a part of eating.
Well, you know, when you eat at the table, you get crumbs all over the table too. Why is that?
So I enjoy getting food all over me and the table.
Hey, Daddy, do you like pizza?
Sometimes.
What kind of pizza do you like? Do you like pepperoni and cheese and meat and all that stuff on it?
Yeah, I like it all. Yeah.
What about anchovies?
Yeah, anchovies.
Daryl, what about you?
Eddie, what do you think about Prissy?
Answer the question.
What?
What do you think about Prissy? Daryl wants to know.
I think it's a dumb dog.
How else do you think about her?
Well, I don't know. She poo-poos a whole lot. I have to clean that up. And she eats up everything in the yard. Right, Dad?
Daddy, Ernie, how do you feel when you pick up that poo-poo? What are you feeling?
I feel real good. It smells good.
Daddy, where do you put it?
I'll put it out there in the hole for the possums to get.
You put it in the neighbor's yard?
I'll put it in my neighbor's yard so they can smell it.
Well, do you ever take her for walks or rides in your truck?
Oh, yeah, we ride all the time. We ride around the neighborhood, and we go to Walmart and places like that. Mr. Easterling, how long will it be till Prissy comes in the house? Never, 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 never.
Well, she did just the other day. How do you feel about that?
What?
That Prissy came inside the other day.
That's because I wasn't here.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to say?
No. Good night.
What kind of movies do you like, Ernie?
I like all kind of movies. I don't know, just to name. I like Dumb and Dumber, Dummy, and Michael and John.
Ernie, is it not true that a donkey kicked you in the head when you were little?
That's true. A horse kicked me when I was a mule, kicked me in the head when I was a baby. It made me lose all of my marbles. I can't think, can't eat straight, can't drive good, don't sleep good at night. Have to get up during the night, toot.
Well, during the night, who snores, you or your wife, Bessie?
You're with my wife, Bessie, snores.
Okay, well, I can see that you're picking popcorn out of your teeth, so...
I get straightened out here. There's corn in my teeth. Just want to, get down to watching Dylan play the machine here. I need to help Dylan play the machine. Don't you,
Dylan. Dylan, say hey. Hey. See? Right. All right, well, we'll be back. Hello, this is John O'Hara, and we are interviewing Dustin Easterling. Say hi, Dustin. Hi. Louder. Hi. Okay. So, Dustin, what do you think about monkeys? No. Excuse me? No. Okay. Who's your girlfriend? Nobody. Tell me who your girlfriend is. Okay. Gotcha. Say loud. Naya! What color is she? Black. Are you tired of people asking you that? Yeah. He says yeah, folks. So, Daddy, what do you have to say about all this?
I want to hear Dustin talk some more.
Okay. Mommy, you need to say something. I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm really sleepy. Okay. Okay, that was real. Alright. Hey, Dustin. All the big people go sleep in their bedroom? Yeah. Not Michael either, not go sleep in here? Michael's gonna sleep in here. Is that okay? But he's big. Well, he's a kid, though. He's a big kid. See, all the grown-ups are gonna go to their rooms. But girls can't sleep in here. Girls can't? No, because they sleep in bedrooms. Well, I'm a girl. I can't sleep in here. Girls sleep in bedrooms. Boys and daddy sleep in here. So, yes. You can sleep in the bed with your daddy back there. No, I'm just sleeping here at kids' room. But you said I'm a girl and I have to get in my bedroom. But I can't even know. It's honestly hot. Oh, that's okay, Dustin. No. Alright, we gotta go, folks. Hello, this is John O'Hara. Woke up a few minutes ago. And what do you have to say, Dustin? I want to play a game, but I didn't play this one. Okay. Push the red button. Now you press the blue button. And, will you put in for me? Yeah. And what is it? John O'Hara, and I am interviewing Dustin and Dylan Easterling. What do you have to say, Dustin? I like to play Prissy. Hey, do you like to play Prissy? Yes, I love to play with Prissy. Prissy, yeah. What's a Prissy? Prissy. So goodbye. So now, this is Crystal. What's your name? Nobody. Out loud. Nobody! What's your name? Nadia. Your name is Nadia? Yes, Nadia. You don't want to talk. Only me and John do. I want to go loud like I like Nadia. Nadia's your girlfriend. You know who my boyfriend is? Joe Pickle. No, who's my boyfriend? Joe Pickle. No, David. David! Yeah, John Patrick, who's your girlfriend? Don't got one. You know you do. I do not. Is your girlfriend's name Shanae and her sister Toshiba? She got a sister named Toshiba. Hey, is your girlfriend named Toshiba with a fiance named Harriet? That's cool. And where is Nadia? Her name is Nadia. Oh, Merry Christmas, Nadia. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. But then